Good evening, everybody, and welcome to 2024. I'm Nick. Jean-Luc's interpreting for us tonight. We have Kieran and Antonetta here, the P3 team. And for the first time ever, we are broadcasting live on 5 different locations. We're actually live on YouTube, live on 2 Facebook groups, and 2 Facebook pages. I'm trying a new software tonight, and it's actually working. We're live everywhere right now at the same exact time. So if you're watching us online, you can still comment and ask questions from there because I can actually see the chat from all these places at the same time. So throughout the evening, if you have questions, you can use the chat that's in here on Zoom, or you can use the chat that's online as well. And what this section is all about is basically an introduction to P3. We're starting in 2024, and so every year there's like a rebrand, a refresh of everything. And so P3 tonight, we're kind of here to kind of explain to you some of the changes that are happening with P3, not major changes, just a few small tweaks that we did for this year, and also to get you guys pumped up for the month of January, because a lot of stuff is happening in January. We want to make sure you guys know that's everything that's happening, so you guys can join us on all these wonderful sessions and competitions that we have. So before we get started, I just want to say welcome to VIP January. I want to also welcome some new members, and I have to go slow for Jean-Luc to be able to interpret because he's our interpreter this evening. So I'll name them off right now. So we have Carol O, Christina W, Cindy Z, Karen Ann S, Marta R, Mina W, Nancy G, Patricia T, Rie Y, Sally I, and Alana G. So welcome to all our new and returning members, because some of these folks have been with us before. So welcome back. Thank you for joining us again in January. We're so pumped to have some of you back and some of you new for the first time. We're going to have a lot of fun with all of you this month. So first things first. New members, returning members, people who haven't logged on the last year. I see some faces I haven't seen in a few months in the Zoom chat tonight. So just a little refresher that to keep an open mind and to know that you have some P3 alumni who have been with us since the beginning around here. Remember that everything in P3 is a you do you approach. Do not feel overwhelmed. Make small changes and always reach out when you need help. You are not alone. You're all on this journey together. The 4 of us, all of you, everybody watching online right now, all of us are on this wellness journey. And so if you are part of P3 and you are in the VIP group, use that tool. I'm so happy to see so many of the new members joining and sharing, first of all, introducing themselves. I know Patricia, Cindy did it. A few others did it that I noticed. And also sharing your challenges. You guys have been doing your obliques challenge. So keep sharing in VIP. That's the place for you guys to share your journeys and get the support you need. Remember, you're not going to get out of P3 unless you put into P3. We're not gonna walk you along in a sunshine road and hold your hands and give you everything. We're gonna give you everything. We're not going to tell you what to do. You're going to have to pick and choose the things that work for you, because P3 is a you do you approach. Remember, if you're watching us live right now and you're not registered to P3 monthly and you're interested in maybe trying it for a month, remember that for the month of January, you can sign up for free for your first month. So all you need to do is visit p3experience.com. Just go to there's a link that says sign up free right on the main page. Click on that and then sign up for your first free month. And then you'll be able to access our dashboard, our support power-up sessions, which I'll talk about in a bit. 100 plus recipes on the dashboard. The winter meal plan is coming soon because it is winter. So more soups and warm foods for us coming up on the winter meal plan, and so much more. So if you want to join us for January, just go along to p3experience.com and sign up today. So on that note, I'll pass it on to Kieran to talk about what's in store for January.
I mute myself first. Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us on this P3 journey for 2024. Welcome to all our newbies, and welcome back to all of our recurring clients. We're so happy to have all of you. Before I get started, just a massive thanks to Jean-Luc and Nick, who have been severely under the weather. They actually had COVID, and I just wanted to say thank you for making the effort after a 15-hour flight that should have been, I think, 3 hours, to make it back here and to show up with us tonight. Just wanted to say thank you, and especially a massive thanks to Jean-Luc, who I know is terribly exhausted, but is committed to always making it possible for us to have access to those who use American Sign Language. Thank you so much. So January P3 2024. So remember, for all of you who are recurring and those of you who are new, all sessions are optional, as Nick said, and nothing is mandatory. All sessions are recorded and will be available to you on the P3 dashboard. So if there's a session that you want to attend, but for whatever reason you can't, go to the dashboard the day after, and it should be the recording will be on there. So don't worry if you miss anything, but note that the power up sessions are not recorded. Remember to breathe, and we are on this journey with you. As Nick said, you are not alone. So taking a look at our schedule for January, as Nick said, we have a lot going on, starting with tomorrow. Look at that. I'm up first. January 4th, 8 p.m. Thursday is a P3 Feed Your Joy session with me. We'll be talking about food and your immune system. It is that time of year where we need to talk about how to boost your immune system, colds, flus, COVID running rampant. What can we do about it? So join me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and we'll talk more about that.
I'll be there because I need it. Still reeling from the COVID. So on Sunday, this Sunday, January 7th at 7 o'clock will be Sunday Chat with Jean-Luc and Nick. And we'll talk about how to kickstart your health journey for the new year. So we'll be talking to you guys what we do when January comes along, our steps to get refocused, things that we, try to do and change in a new year to try to, make it exciting for us again to be restarting this this wellness and weight loss journey. So join us this Sunday for that discussion.
Happy New Year, everybody. So good to see everyone back here. That's awesome. I see a lot of familiar faces, so I'm happy to see everybody. On January 10th, we're doing Keeping It Real with Antonetta, and we're talking about finding the right shoes for your active lifestyle.
Which is exciting because, I never knew how to buy shoes correctly before. Now I know. I also know I need to change them often, which is another thing I didn't know before. So then on Thursday, January 11th at 6 o'clock will be dinner with Jean-Luc and Nick. So we will be in our kitchen after work, kind of putting something together for dinner. We don't know what it is. It's always we just figure it out that day and you guys just watch us do it. And then we talk about why we're making the meal and how we prepare ourselves for that kind of dinner. Also that same week on Friday, January 12th at 7 is pub quiz night with Helen. So this was by request. In December, we had crafting with Helen, and then people said, she suggested, I do pub quiz nights. And we're like, you do pub quiz nights? Who wants that? And everybody said, yes. So we have it. It's coming up on Friday, January 12th. You won't want to miss that pub quiz night with Helen.
Then on Saturday, January 13th, we're going to do a live walk, and we're going to be walking at Vaughan Mills at 11 a.m. And then on the 15th, we're going to have Sandra, Love Yourself with Sandra, which she's going to be talking about shopping and styling with the one and only. But that should be a good one. She's really good at what she does there. So I'm excited.
She does a lot of TikToks on it. So next on January 16th at 8 o'clock will be Mind Matters with myself and Jean-Luc. And we'll be talking about resistance to change. So this is a big topic because when you start trying to become a wellness warrior, I guess I want to call her, someone who wants to be healthy, sometimes it's hard to embrace change. We're firm, how many times does Jean-Luc and I say tofu? I'm not eating tofu. Or, some of the many things that Kieran said, don't eat cheese. Me not eat cheese? Oh my God. So, we've always resisted change ourselves. And so we're going to talk to you guys about how you approach change, how to make it a little easier on yourself, and why it's good to embrace change in your life.
Then on Monday, January 22nd at 8 p.m., we'll have a special guest with my dear friend, Joanne Domenico. She'll be talking about, she's a strategy and learning specialist. She'll be talking about learning to be the best version of yourself. Then on Thursday, January 25th at 8 p.m., another session with me will be talking about unmasking food myths and navigating the truth, because there's a lot of noise on social media. And so I just want to give you some hard truths or soft truths, however you want to look at them, but truth can only be one. And then on Monday, January 29th at 8 p.m., we will have Welcome to P3 February. I know it's going to be in January, but go with the flow, would you? That'll be Welcome to P3 February. And then
on the 31st of January at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing a U to U session, and we're talking about new year, new you. And so this is the year to add activities as staple to your life and how to do that.
So those are all the main events throughout the month. So those are sessions where you'll learn. We also have power-ups. So if you go to the P3 dashboard, for those of you who are VIP members, you guys can log in and you'll see there's a lot of power-ups. Usually they are at noon during the week or at 8 p.m. or there's also 1:30 and there's also weekend sessions. So please go look at the dashboard to get that information. Power-ups are your place to come and talk. Come and chat with us about what you're going through. If you need some support, if you need some, you need to celebrate some success, if you have a certain event coming up, you don't know how to navigate, this is the perfect time to come talk to the community and to be able to engage and be able to help each other out. This is what P3, this is the bread and butter of P3, everybody. It's the community. This is what makes a difference with all of us, is that we're not doing this alone, we're doing this together. So please use your power-ups as much as you can. Something else that's new in January is Step with Jean-Luc and Nick. So you'll notice on the calendar, there's a lot of Step on there now because Jean-Luc and I have decided to create 2 new classes. So Step Basic, Step Advanced. So to kind of explain the levels of how these work, Step Basic is basically a class you can do without a step. It's going to be some of the easier moves. You're still going to do cardio. You're still going to get your heart rate up, but you're not going to be doing some of the fancy footwork that we usually do in a Step Advanced class. So if you've never done Step before, but you're just doing some cardio, they're free. Even your friends can join. We're actually going to be live streaming our classes on YouTube as well while we're doing them. So you guys can actually... Sorry?
Watch your hands for me. You're coming to
Sorry.
the video.
So we'll be doing that. So we'll be doing Step Basic and Step Advanced. So for those of you wondering what Step Advanced is, it's basically what we used to do before. So those of you who used to do Step Fast before, that's Step Advanced. And for those of you who never did Step Basic is probably where you want to start. When are the classes? So generally the classes are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. will be Step Advanced, Eastern time, of course. Then on Sundays at 10 a.m. will be Step Advanced as well. Then Step Basic will be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays at 5:30 and Saturdays at 9 a.m. as well. So there's a lot of options. And like I said, we'll be live streaming these classes to YouTube. So if you missed a class, you can actually do it later. We're doing it on YouTube because YouTube takes the royalties with the music, gives it to the artist. We don't have to worry about, being shut down like Facebook does. So if you want to do classes later, you'll be able to do it at your own leisure whenever you wish. But come to Zoom. It's fun in class. We get to make you laugh and we'll see your faces laugh at us. It's a lot of fun doing Step with us in Zoom. If you're interested, just go to p3experience.com/step-class. If you go there and just put your email in there, next week when we actually start doing classes, we'll send an email out to everybody with information how to join. And they're free, so why not give it a try? You never know. Maybe you'll try Step for the first time. You're like, oh my God, I didn't know I had so much fun doing Step. So please give it a try and come and join us in Step with Jean-Luc and Nick.
Then we're going to be talking about the P3 weight loss tournament, and that is coming back. So every week you will enter your weight, and every Monday the rankings will be posted on the P3 dashboard. So the ranking is based on the percentage of weight loss. So the names will be kept anonymous, and you'll be assigned a number in lieu of your actual name. So at the end of the month, the top participant who lost the most percentage of weight will be announced and awarded a free month for P3 Monthly with proof provided of their weight loss. In addition, one random member who participated in a monthly tournament will be selected and awarded a free month of P3 as well. So the prizes will be revealed at the beginning of the following month. So participating in the P3 weight loss tournament is optional for P3 members, but we highly recommend it. Then we're going to be talking about the P3 monthly challenges. Are we sharing the screen or am I just...
No, I think you just talk. I don't have it open at all. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So we have January's monthly challenges, which are found on the dashboard. So if you visit that dashboard under resources, you'll learn about this month's challenges, and it's very detailed. And to join in the the stride kick competitions as well. So if you go onto the dashboard under resources, you'll see like a more visual component to the challenges, but I'll be talking to you about the two that will be for January. The first one is the mindset and nutrition challenge. So every morning this month, we will share a daily mindset question from Jean-Luc or a nutrition challenge from Kieran to kickstart your day. So by participating in the day's question or challenge and sharing your response in the comments, you'll have a chance to win a free month of P3 for February. So each day you engage grants you an additional entry into the giveaway. Then we also offer a fitness challenge. And this month is strengthening up your core muscles and shape your waist with this 31 days standing oblique exercise challenge. So if you go onto the dashboard, you'll see the images and the exact movements that this challenge involves. But there are 3 exercises, and then they focus on muscles which pull the abdominal area and flat and support the spine. So unlike most ab workouts, the routine is done standing. So benefits of doing standing oblique exercises include 3 top things. So challenging the core, stabilizing muscles, which stabilize the pelvis, and then it supports the spine and pull the abdominal area flat. The second is strengthening and toning the oblique muscles, which shape the waist. And then thirdly, improving spine flexibility, leading to reduced risk of back pain and injury. So the exercise instructions are provided along with the chart, what gives you the number of reps for each day. So whatever number is given, this is the number of repetitions to each side. So for best results, we suggest to use some resistance, but that's obviously not, it's mandatory. It's just, it's not mandatory, it's just recommended. Like a 5 or a 10-pound kettlebell or a dumbbell is ideal.
So just to answer 2 questions that were in chat before I go to the next challenge below. So we were asked how long are step classes. They are 30 minutes in length. And also the question was asked is if you win for February, if you win the contest this month and you win a free month of February, we'll just be tacked on to your end of your month. So every time you win, you just keep extending your membership at the end of your membership. So if you've already bought a 6-month membership and your membership renewals in June, then it'll be go to July instead at that point. And Claudia said she loves the obliques challenge. So I just wanted to point that out. So there's another challenge that we are actually launching, Jean-Luc and I. We haven't been able to do it yet because of our COVID-ness, but we are planning to walk. So in December, we threw out a challenge for ourselves to go walk outside 30 minutes every day of the month. And we achieved it until, we were isolated on the cruise ship and we couldn't get out of our room. And I didn't want to pace back and forth by my window. I was too sick. I couldn't do that. But what we're going to do in 2024 is we're going to try to walk outside for 30 minutes for 366 days. We are going to try every day this year to walk outside for 30 minutes. And we want you guys to join us in this challenge. How we're going to do it? We're going to walk, take a picture, go live, and then ask you guys to encourage you to share a picture below us in the VIP group. So this challenge is open to everyone out there. Invite your friends and family. We just want to get people outside and walking because that's one of the things that's part of TBT, which we'll talk in a bit. Walking outside is a very important component to health. It's good to have some fresh air in your lungs, and being locked indoors all the time is not a good thing. So we are taking this on. The 2 guys who hate walking in winter will actually try to walk outside in winter. Now, mind you, caveat, if you're in, Sudbury, Ontario, where I grew up, and the sidewalk is an ice rink like it was last night, walk indoors. Be safe, everyone. We're not forcing you to walk outside. We're just encouraging you to do it as much as possible because this will help you in your wellness and weight loss journey. But again, be safe. Don't do anything that's going to hurt you or hinder you in any way. So let's do this. 366 days. So if you're in it, let us know. Even comment in chat anywhere. And And another question from Sue. Yes, Sue, you can go to the dashboard and print the actual images from the challenge if you want. Just go to the dashboard under resources and go to the challenges. And right there, you'll see the actual picture that you can actually click on and then print them from there. So you should be able to do that, no problems. If you have any issues, just send me an email and I can email them back to you if that's not working. Also, we have our P3 shop. So since we started P3, we've had a lot of stuff come out. We have actually 2 cookbooks for fall and summer. So if you want some of the recipes, we were asked also, do any of the recipes repeat? No, they do not. Each book has individual recipes plus a meal plan included in it. So you can actually follow that recipe book entirely if you want to actually follow a weight loss and wellness journey. We also have on our shop a P3 90-day journal tracker. What's a 90-day journal tracker, Nick? Well, it's basically a book we created that every day allows you to track your weight, your waist, your water, your food, your happiness. There's daily challenges in there. There's actually affirmations created by Kieran herself. So all of this is available within this one book that you can buy either on Amazon or on Lulu. So you can get the quilled version from Lulu or the book version from Amazon. And again, that's on the P3 shop. We also have the P3 reference guide. So for those of you who are new, who are not sure how to navigate P3, you don't want to just get a PDF document, you can actually buy the P3 guide to be able to read it all entirely, sit down with go on your treadmill, open the book and just start walking and start reading your stuff, because you got to learn. If you want to learn the goodness that Kieran has in terms of nutrition and learn why you're going to eat certain things and why it's good for your body and the reasons you're going to be doing these things, please make sure to actually look at the reference guide. It's an important tool for your P3 wellness and weight loss journey with us. Another thing that's new as of last year was the P3 monthly curriculum. So what this means is every month a new lesson is being released on the P3 dashboard. And so far there's been 3 lessons that were released in September, October, and November, September, October, November. There's 3 different lessons, all introducing you to P3, getting you acquainted with the dashboard, the Facebook group. So if you're new and you want to learn, go to the P3 curriculum to get yourself acquainted with what everything P3 has to offer. This month, there is a new lesson available for you guys, lesson 4. In lesson 4, the P3 curriculum deals with your transformative power of your mindset and shaping your weight loss journey. So this lesson is all about harnessing the strength within you to propel towards your goals. The topics we cover include I Have the Power, Antoinette's powerful session about how she reclaimed her power, turn off the noise and turn on the positive self-talk. For those of you who did our first retreat back in January 2021, that's the lesson from that retreat 2 years ago that we took and created an actual lesson for you guys to go look at it again and learn how to be positive and use positive words in your wellness and weight loss journey. The next one is recognizing your natural abilities, which is a recent session that we've done. It's all about realizing what you're good at and running with those things you're good at and not comparing yourself to others who do other things that are slightly better than you. Remember, we're all skilled at different things. You can't be skilled at everything. The next one is finding your purpose, which is an important session about the reasons why you want to be healthy, why you want to lose weight, finding your purpose in life. That's what this session's about. And then the 5th topic is changing your mindset, which is about, again, transforming. And that's why this month's session, the Mind Matters session, is about the same kind of topic. This is all about getting ready to accept the fact that you need to make changes if you want to see changes.
And then we have the P3 90-day total body transformation. We are so excited about this particular offering. We've run it once so far in the fall, and it was a massive, massive success. And it's back again. We are so excited to launch the Winter P3 90-day total body transformation. It officially starts on Tuesday, January the 9th. So what is the P3 total body transformation? It's a courseware designed to transform your total body, which includes nourishing and strengthening your health, as well as your frame of mind and body composition. This courseware is designed to do all of the thinking for you. All of the hows, the whens, the whats, they're all covered by this program to transform your mind, health, and body. It's a 90-day commitment. There are no variations or alterations. It is a strict 85-day, hour-by-hour, planned out courseware for you to reach your optimum health, which includes a 5-day onboarding process that will give you enough time to get yourself ready for this transformation. We have created a PDF file for you to work with. It's like a daily checklist. This is going to be your daily tracker. You may also print it out if you wish. Please ensure that you check off everything daily that you have completed in order to achieve the necessary results. We also have created appendices for each actionable item, explaining in greater detail the hows and whys of what you're doing. We highly recommend you refer to those documents on a daily basis. You will get access to the Facebook page the day we start and not before. Costs $75 per person, $25 if you're a P3 member, if you're an existing P3 member. You'll need to get the coupon code to get the $50 off by sending us an email to admin@p3experience.com.
So yeah, so if you want to join TBT, registration closes next Sunday, I think. Not this Sunday, or this Sunday, right? Yeah, this Sunday. So registration closes this Sunday and you cannot register after. There's a deadline and there's a reason for that, because you're going to be kicking off. Everyone does the same thing together, the full 90 days. And there's a process that starts on that day for you to get ready for the actual beginning on day 6 of the 90-day total body transformation. So if you want to register, make sure you get on that now, because you have limited time to do so. And again, a caveat. So for those of you who join for the free month of P3, if you're a free monther, you unfortunately cannot get the discount of $50 off, because you're not actually an active member. Only those of you who are actually an active subscriber who are paying your monthly membership can get the $50 off coupon. So that's just a little caveat for those of you wondering if you want to join P3 or not. But TBT or not. But also, if you think about it, you can also sign up to P3 monthly for 3 months, and then then sign up for TBT and save the $50. So there's a way around that. So if you want to figure that out, just send me an email, admin@p3experience.com, and we can help figure out for you if you want to join the next TBT that starts next week. So in conclusion, we want to remind everyone that the free month of P3 is in effect for January. So we encourage all of our members, all of you watching right now, to tell your friends and family to come join us. Just come try it out. What do they have to lose? It's free. They can just log in, get their membership, then cancel it, and nothing will happen on their credit card. They just have to, just come check it out. What could happen? What if you join and it changes your life like it's changed so many of you? So please, if you see this video on YouTube or on Facebook and you want to share it with your friends and family, send them the link. Let them watch this session to get them inspired to join us for this month of January. We also want to thank all past and new members in trusting the P3 team with your wellness and weight loss journey. And we also want to say that each and every one of you holds a special place in our hearts and our lives. Something else that's going to be happening coming up in the next week. So before our step classes, because we're no longer having the same setup, Jean-Luc and I will be going live every morning at 6:45 in the morning, and we're calling it Mornings with Jean-Luc and Nick. So we were actually going to go live before our step classes and stream it on YouTube and on Facebook for you guys to just get your mornings ready. We'll talk about how we're doing. We'll actually get on our Shape of Scale with you every morning now before we work out. We're going to create a routine for ourselves with all of you. So we hope you guys join us and also weigh yourselves on your shape at the same time with us every morning. And we'll start, getting that routine going with all of you as well. So that starts next Monday before our first step class. On that note, this is all the information we have for you today, unless Antoinette and Kieran, if there's something else you guys want to throw in there.
I just want to say, if anybody is on the fence about the TBT, if you need structure and routine and schedule in your life, if that really lights you up and motivates you, TBT is for you. We've had such a massive success for those who love that way of life. It's really helped a lot of people. So give it a try. It's worth it.
Yeah, and I'm just thankful that you guys are doing this with us. So I'm excited to witness your journey with everyone else. So thank you guys so much.
So on that note, if there's any questions, please feel free to share them in chat or raise your hand if you wish. And let us know. And if not, we will be able to end the session early tonight and let you guys get started in your January. Tomorrow morning, walk, right? Walk your 30 minutes.
Linda's asking, when does the weight loss challenge start?
So weight loss challenge is always the first day of the month. So January 1st, 12:01 a.m., all the way to January 31st, 11:59 p.m. So any weight you enter throughout that 31 days will be counted towards your weight loss tournament. So if you really want to weigh in right at the right time, you can wake up at 12:01 on January 1st, go back in time, weigh yourself and enter your weight for that day. And then on January 31st, put your weight on that day. What we do is we always take your first weigh-in for the month and your last weigh-in for the month, and we compare. So you can start at any time throughout the month. You'll always be entered in the weight loss tournament, no matter what. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions before we end the feed. I don't see anything online either. No other questions.
I think everybody's ready to get started.
Are you all ready? Do I see thumbs up? Come on, everybody. Okay, I see thumbs up.
Absolutely.
I think that means everyone's ready. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, everybody. And on behalf of myself, Jean-Luc, Kieran, and Antonetta, thank you for joining us for P3 January. And like we said, there's a lot of stuff happening this month. Let's get this weight loss and wellness journey on the road. Let's support each other and let's make this the best months ever. January 13th. Huh? Oh, okay, yes. And also one more thing. Jean-Luc and I are actually participating on January 13th in all-day wellness kickoff for your wellness and weight loss kickoff in Belleville. So if you're near the Belleville area and you want to join us in person, because this is in person, let us know. We'll send you the information. It was also on your newsletter that you got emailed this month. Actually, it was, I think, 2 days ago. So if you're interested in that, just send us an email, admin@p3experience.com, and we'll give you the details. We're excited, we get to go teach in person. So we always love doing that. We did step teaching on the cruise ship, everybody. We literally were on top of the staircase. We were doing step and people below were following us while we were doing on the cruise ship.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, there's video pre-COVID. There's video proof of that. Let's just say half the cruise ship knew us by the sixth day. And then we got locked away and they were all saying, "Where are you guys?" So it was a lot of fun, but
can I make this quick suggestion? Sometimes people are hesitant to share about weight loss and what they're doing in terms of weight loss and programs that they're in and so on. And what I noticed on Facebook is if you want, since P3 is offering a free month, if you go into the Facebook groups that you belong to and you click on write an anonymous post, you can share the P3 information and not have to give up your name and just say, "Hey, I found this awesome company. They're offering a free month for weight loss. Why not join?" And it's anonymous, so nobody will know that it's you if you're one of those people who doesn't like people to know what you're doing, your own personal business. So we got a free month available. Share the love.
Awesome. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night and let's get this going.
Love y'all. See you soon. Bye-bye.